Next, we're going to have Vicki Simonsen, who's a junior. Vicki comes from Superior, Nebraska, and she is triple majoring. Carolyn was a double major. But Vicki is triple majoring in Fisheries and Wildlife, Grassland Ecology and Management, and Environmental Studies. She's advised by Sarah Wynn, Sarah Cooper, and Dr. Schacht. And her thesis advisor is TJ Vontaine. She's looking at examining the influence of landscape context on nest survival. She's been on Dean's List every semester. She won the UNL Outstanding Leadership Award. Oh no, she was a semifinalist, one of 12 semifinalists for the Outstanding Leadership Award. And she placed in the top 20 of the Society for Range Management's Undergraduate Range Management exam in 2013 and 2014. Her career goal, she says, is to manage wildlife and vegetation cooperatively. Good luck. And her title, which is very good, is Does the Landscape Matter?
There's nothing quite like that excitement you feel when you're walking through a field pheasant hunting and all of a sudden a dog stops and goes on point. But dogs have been going on point less and less often over the past 50 years because that's how long pheasant populations have been in decline. We understand that reproduction is crucial for stabilizing and helping these populations grow. So in the past, we've been using Conservation Reserve Program, or CRP fields, to create nesting habitat for these pheasants. These CRP fields, which were once agricultural fields, have now been converted to grassland, and we're able to manage these for pheasant nesting habitat. But we've been so focused on managing these for the ideal nesting habitat that we've been completely missing the larger picture, and that's the landscape and the land use surrounding that CRP field. We know that we have favorable land uses and landscapes that provide a lot of nesting habitat for pheasants, and landscapes that are unfavorable and provide less nesting habitat for pheasants. But does that really matter? Does the landscape influence the survival rates of the nests within those CRP fields? My study worked at solving this question and answering it, and we did this by placing artificial nests within 12 different CRP fields that had a range of favorable to not so favorable landscapes surrounding them. And we monitored the survival rates of these nests, and in the end, we were able to compare the survival rates from the different CRP fields. And what we found was that, yes, the landscape is important, and it does affect the survival rates of these nests. We saw that in landscapes that had increasing amounts of CRP fields, winter wheat fields, and pasture land, we saw increases in our daily nest survival rates because the predators have more nest area to search. They have larger habitats that could contain these nests, which makes them less effective. On the other hand, in landscapes that had more fallowing fields and row crops, we saw a decrease in the nest survival rates because the predators could focus on those fewer nesting habitats, which made them more effective. So in conclusion, we need to make sure that when we're selecting fields for CRP, we not only consider the potential of the field itself, but also the landscape around it and how that relates to our goal. We need to make sure that we choose favorable landscapes that will further our goal and provide the best chance for survival, rather than unfavorable landscapes that will diminish our efforts. Let's make the predators' jobs harder and give our pheasants the best chance they have for survival. This concludes my presentation. Thank you all for coming.